stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding.
But the students ain't key around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear.
If you know, you know. If you know how to crack it, the track there's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for it. Circle round, twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bridgewater on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Woo! Touchdown, L.A. Tyreek Hill, 72 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it'd get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
First and 10. Gannon. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Gannon. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
And 7.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Gannon, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down.
8 yards. It's third down. Third and long.
Murray with a third and long. And he's going to go down again. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
On fourth down, Gannon. And that is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Chargers in good field position to start out. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was brought down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second-guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw on 2nd down. Gannon, flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And it'll bring up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll buy some time right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7 now from their own 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. Complete. It's Henry. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Complete to
ball at the 26. 2nd and 7.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now the man from UTEP. This is Aaron Jones. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He completes it to Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Throwing is Bridgewater. He'll find Jones again, complete. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's done. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Number 28.
2nd and 6.
Made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. Gannon. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
That's good.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Sliding out of the pocket. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Back to throw now on first down. It's caught by OBJ. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards, the final tally. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Chargers' 11-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
2nd and goal at the Chargers' 2-yard line.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. That would give to the big fullback use check. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Patriots are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's now second.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Bridgewater to throw. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Butker's kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's caught inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Back to throw. Gannon. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Flushed out, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. On third down, here's Jones. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the fourth down. Here's Tressway now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. Oh, and this...
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff on, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff on, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. Soon as I snap, hit of the pad, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit it. Stiff on, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Here's Wilson. They set up the screen for Henry. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down. Second down and 8.
A gain of 7. It's second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Now Wilson looking deep for Bennett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is third and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack. 2nd and 12. Now Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First down, Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
For a charger.
And the flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gain. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Javon Hargrave. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down the defense.
at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a gain of 8.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. And Adams has it, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
46-yard line.
Bridgewater on first down. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up second.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Bridgewater again. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Bridgewater's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And caught by Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He completes it to Henry.
Woo! Give me some.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
From the 38, Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Intercepted.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 42. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On second down, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
With the score.
Back now here on EA Sports.
Eagles 3.
It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like a host. That doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Get blood across it where the blood dinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is big. I only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
To throw, Bridgewater. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 60 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20.
Who wants some?
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it second down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
22, Derrick Henry.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
He is going to find Hill here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 more there and another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Gets this one to Hill. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Tyreek Hill.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
24-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and the Chargers are going to get them set. A fresh set of downs here. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. This is Henry. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and
trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. 3rd and goal for Bridgewater. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
makes the score. Chargers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Prescott on first down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 16 yards, a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Flushed out right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another Patriots first down. First and
from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. It's Kelce on the ground. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
The tackle made.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Makes it 3rd.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Prescott from the gun. That would complete to Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
For 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, Bridgewater. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
To Aaron Jones.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They complete it to Hill. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call
1st and 10.
as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Oh, and it's off the mark. Harrison Butker pushed it to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to face a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Oh, and Lewis lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
At the 50-yard line.
On second down, here's Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
Bridgewater now from the 50. He completes it to Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Anthony Lynn says now's the time. His guy's going on fourth down.
And 1.
Bridgewater to throw for it on fourth. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Oh, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first and 10, Bridgewater completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. George Kittle, 29 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Prescott on 3rd and 2. He hits White, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And Robinson with a big catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. A 1st down throw for Prescott. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing here, Bridgewater. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. You got the slim lead late in the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then in the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Elliott. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
He's back to throw. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score They might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah. What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be some...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Good. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Prescott to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Tonight's final score.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that, because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.